to be able to do some things you hadn't done up to that point.
Yeah, definitely. I think we made plays that needed to be made. It wasn't pretty sometimes. It might not have even been our offense sometimes, just as people making basketball plays. And that's kind of what it takes in big games like this. Coach said for the game, big players play well in big games, and I think every single person, big shots, Roach, Lex, Boss, Temp, every single person had a big shot in the last 3 minutes of that game, so there's not much more you can say.
You didn't say Hegge, she had a few too.
Yeah. How were you able to, you look like you're pretty gassed. 6 players out there. How did you manage to suck it up and get it done?
Every time we got a stop or whatever, that just motivated us that much more to keep fighting, and it just gives us a new wind and, keep going. We really wanted this tonight, and so getting tired wasn't an option. We just wanted to finish out the game and get a win.
Those fans helped too a little bit.
They definitely did. Great atmosphere.
Yeah.
Amber, you've had to deal with dry spells this year. You talked about it quite a bit, and you had another one tonight. What's the secret to get through those things for your team?
I don't think there's really any secret. It's just we got to try to make plays. We want to try to get to a game where we don't have a dry spell, obviously, but we said that at halftime. We're like, we've done this before. We played a bad half and a good half. We just knew that we had the potential to come back and start playing our game. And I think that's what we did in the second half a little bit. So.
Well, you kept it up and clinched and shared the title.
Yeah.
It's definitely a statement for the Coyotes.
Yeah, we think, I don't know what they think, but we think we're one of the best teams in Summer League. We're third right now, so we definitely think we're in that top 3, so.
They kill teams, with the 3, that run, and when they banked in that 3 to give them a 49-40 lead, what were you guys thinking? About 3 minutes left. They seem to be doing that. What were you guys thinking?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a couple shots like that. I think a couple shots that we thought were well contested. I think Sunberg had one layup that we thought was pretty good, well contested too. That were going in, and you can give them credit for putting the ball in the hole whichever way they can, but I think we did a pretty good job keeping our composure. Sometimes those shots can be a little bit of a morale deflator, but we just came right back at them.
Right. I feel like we responded really well when it came to those type of shots. We went on our end of the court and was able to make some big plays as well.
Jodie, just talking about your teammate here for a second and how much the offense goes through here for a lot of the time. How did your team deal with that? Obviously you would have a lot of expectations with Amber as far as points and
she's an amazing player, and she steps up when we need her the most. We don't doubt that Hegge's the person to go to, and we're confident in her as well as her making those plays. So, we needed her tonight, and she was there for us, big time senior, and we're happy to have her on the team. I'm very thankful to play with her as well.
Amber, this is easily one of the biggest ones of your career.
I think it was one of the funnest. That's for sure. That was an awesome atmosphere. The crowd was amazing, and to put it in overtime and then come at them, I don't think you can ask for anything that's more fun than that. So I guess the answer is probably.
Game to remember.
Question for either of you. A lot of real crucial shot blocks in tonight's game. What role do you think that played? Kind of deflating their emotion as well as not being able to get those points?
I do believe we are the leading defensive team for a reason. So.
And Jodie's in there all the time blocking shots. It's such a big help for us on defense because we can get up on a person like Jill Young, make her put her on the floor because we know Boss is going to come help us with the block. So that was crucial, especially in the second half. We made some big blocks. It's definitely probably not good for their morale either to get it back in their face. So she's huge for us down there.
Just kind of walk us through about the last 3 or 4 minutes of regulation and overtime. What were the things your team did to make the difference there?
We got stops. We just gutted out some defensive possessions. We rebounded well, and then we made some plays. Lex made some nice driving layup, and Rochi hits a pull-up. Amber hits a big 3. We didn't have much rhythm tonight, but we found it at the right time, and we just made crucial plays offensively. And I can't credit our kids enough for how hard and how well they guarded. in that second half. It just seemed like things were not going to go our way. You know, they bank in that three-pointer. You know, Sonnenberg throws one in from the top of the dome. That was a great shot. Pollock hits the late shot clock. It just felt like, maybe not. But I credit our kids with the toughness to keep making plays and to play through that stuff. Amber was big late. She was really big late. And it's no secret we're going to play through her, and she came through.
You know, with only 6 girls seeing action too, to play that hard and to be able to come through, I mean, it's pretty.
Absolutely. You know, it just, yeah. I only played 6. What was I thinking?
Yeah.
Gosh. But, you know, and Stewie came in and did a nice job that first half. And our kids are used to that. You know, we don't play a lot of kids. And so these kids are used to gutting out minutes, and, you know, we don't press much, and we use our timeouts wisely. So it's just a really tough bunch. And, you know, the run, 8 in a row, it's been because we haven't played the best basketball late. I mean, those that have watched us play, it's been a good half and then a kind of a gritty, grindy half. And that's kind of what tonight was. This bunch just finds a way to get a victory. If we're not playing well offensively, just play tougher defensively. You know, we just had enough bullets tonight. Fun win for all of our fans and for our kids. Because State's so darn good. It's just good to beat a really good team.
You think you kind of fed off, you know, the combination of what happened the other night with the men and all the people showing up tonight, kids and the fans that are going to get.
Yeah, I think so. I was feeling the pressure as a coach. I mean, our volleyball team beat them a couple of times. Boots gets a big victory, and now we got to come through. And I absolutely, our kids were at that game. I think they got used to the environment, and they wanted to be a part of that. And it wasn't till late in that second half that we got the crowd really, really going. And then I thought we fed off of them. You know, I thought that was a big part, that last 5 minutes. And that's part of playing at home. And so I credit our fans, too. Our fans were absolutely amazing tonight.
Coach, looked like you were playing Sonnenberg pretty hard down low. How do you think that worked?
Pretty good. I mean, she had 8 points, and she is just a load inside. I mean, she's very, very skilled, very, very talented. And Jodie does a great job on her. Jodie's a very, very good interior defender. You know, probably a mistake that we made is, you know, we tried to double a little bit off of some kids, and the kids that we left tonight really made us pay. You know, Deedle hit a big 3 in that first half, and Bover hits a couple of big 3s tonight, and, you know, so their kids were making plays, and we probably could have soloed up a little bit because Jodie was really guarding well inside. But she's an outstanding player, and we did a great job on her. Thought we did a really good job on Jill Young in the second half. She's really good. I didn't know she was that good with that step back 3 and off the dribble, and she just somehow gets to the rim with that left hand. And the second half, we corralled her in their high ball screen game really well. So guarded like crazy.
Coach, you given any thoughts on maybe what this win does in terms of helping you get a bid into a postseason tournament, maybe even the WNIT?
Well, you know, State's got a really high RPI, deservingly so, and this has surely got to raise some eyebrows. And we don't talk much about that. We don't talk about it with our kids. We just really try to take one game at a time. But it can't hurt. You know, when you beat good teams, whether on the road or at home, it's going to help you in a postseason position. We hope to play in one. I think our kids deserve to play in one. It's a good group.
Did you ever think that you weren't going to win this game? I mean, was there a point in there where you, maybe as a coach, seeing this other part of so many?
I don't know. We do have a gritty bunch, and we do believe. We really do find a way. And the only time is when they had those 3 possessions, I think maybe 3 out of 5 possessions where the stuff they threw up, you know, timely, a bank in 3, Pollock's late shot clock, you know, Sonnenberg's shot. It was like, I turned to my coaches and like, are you kidding me? You know, but you think in your mind, maybe it's not your night. But then Amber comes down and sticks a big 3, and then yeah, we're still here. Our kids just will not wilt. But with this bunch, really, when you got a player like Amber Hegge and you got tough kids like Roach and Yackley, and yeah, we're going to believe till the final buzzer. Absolutely.